Ski shops on Mount Hood are preparing, closing its doors.
We're part of the problem, part of the solution.
Why the city of the Dalles told a day center for the homeless that it had to shut down indefinitely. But first, a terrifying sight on a packed airliner. Passengers at PDX described the tense moments when part of their Alaska Airlines plane flew off mid-flight. That's first on Fox. Good evening, and thanks for joining us on the 10 o'clock news. I'm Nora Hart.
And I'm Rielle Creighton. First on Fox tonight, heart-stopping moments on an Alaska Airlines flight as it came in for a landing with part of the plane missing.
Yeah, passengers say a large piece of the fuselage flew off shortly after takeoff from PDX, leaving a big hole in the side of the aircraft. Fox 12's Jeffrey Lindblom spoke with a man who was on that flight. He joins us live at PDX with the latest. Jeffrey, how terrifying.
Yes, a scary situation this evening as a plane leaving from Portland around 5 o'clock for Ontario, California had to make an emergency landing.
We're declaring emergency. We need to descend down to 10,000.
Flight crew on Alaska Airlines Flight 1282 declaring an emergency as these photos show the aircraft appearing to be missing a panel.
It was about as wide as a refrigerator and about as high as 2/3 of a refrigerator in height.
Evan Smith says he was among the 174 passengers aboard the flight heading to Ontario. He says they've just reached cruising altitude at around 10,000 feet as disaster struck.
There was a really loud bang towards the left rear of the plane and a whooshing noise, and all the air masks dropped.
Okay, we need to return back to Portland if we can get one.
Flight crew made the call to return to Portland, while Smith says he looked back about 6 rows and saw what he believes is a missing side panel in the aircraft.
Yes, we need it deserved. We've declared an emergency.
Just kind of sit there. It's not anything I have any control over, and it's just wait and see what happens.
Smith says he spoke with another passenger who said they were a row behind where the incident occurred.
And they said there was a kid in that row who his shirt was sucked off him and out of the plane, and his mother was holding on to him to make sure he didn't go with it.
He believes some cell phones and other items may have blown out too, and he says it's fortunate they weren't higher in the sky. He also credits the cabin crew for doing what he calls a good job, as he says he watched crew members help some women who were fearful move to a different spot on the plane.
Portland Tower 1282, we're on the ILS-2, last emergency aircraft.
It says something that those planes can take that kind of a hit and still go ahead and land safely.
Smith says he saw paramedics and believes some may have sustained minor injuries. At this point, he says that people are just trying to make new arrangements and find their luggage. Alaska Airlines says they're investigating what happened and will provide more details as they become available. Reporting live from PDX, I'm Jeffrey Lindblom for Fox 12 Oregon.